Before the dialogue, he has a famous move that he does, something like, Ennavadi, Tanivadi. I'm a big fan of your dad. I watched Singham in Hindi first. And then somebody told me the Tamil version is even better. So I watched the whole movie with subtitles.
So first, my question is going to be for Mr. Sushant Singh, with your permission, sir. So Sushant, whenever we see you on screen, for Chinayats like us, who speak only Tamil, we see only Dhoni in you. We don't see anybody else. Who is this actor? Who? He's an actor. He's not Dhoni. He's not Dhoni's brother. You look so much like Dhoni. And how, as an actor, you have worked so much for him. I mean, it is a huge responsibility to play Mr. M.S. Dhoni, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So tell me how hard you have worked for it.
It's just that finding the soul of the story, as you very well said that Dhoni, MS Dhoni is a metaphor in the film. It's an emotion that is there in you, in me. We just have to discover it. That emotion that connects us with our dreams. So that is MS Dhoni.
And for us, we see only Dhoni in you. Right now, have you become like Dhoni? Have your close associates, like your parents or your friends, have said, "What are you? You're only behaving like Dhoni. When are you going to come back as Rajput? Or don't come back as Rajput. Just be Dhoni." Have you ever heard that?
Yeah, in my head, from my point of view, I'm completely him.
Oh, completely him. And so, did you?
Now on 30th, you guys will decide.
என்ன 30th பார்க்குறோமா? ஹவுஸ்ஃபுல் ஷோவா இல்லையா? ஐயோ இங்கிலீஷ்ல சொல்லுங்கப்பா. எஸ் எஸ் சொல்லுங்க. Okay, thank you so much. Now, may I ask Mr. Arun Pandey? Ji, you're a very good friend of Mr. Dhoni, and now you've become the producer of his biopic. What a lovely chance for a friend. So I'm sure you're one of those producers where every other producer in the industry is very jealous of you. So when you took this whole idea, biopic, to your friend, what did he have to say? How did he react?
First of all, welcome Chennai.
அடடா வணக்கம் சார், எப்படி இருக்கீங்க? How are you? Sorry?
நல்லா இருக்கீங்க.
சார் நீங்க சூப்பரா இருக்கீங்க சார். சொல்லுங்க அருண் பாண்டே. I mean, sorry, please go ahead, sir.
So, as we are today, like you, we all are emotional because MS played for Chennai is his last 8 years and
Chennai Super Kings! CSK. Actually, நான் கம்முனு இருங்கன்னு சொல்லணும். நானும் கூட சேர்ந்து கத்துறேன், மன்னிச்சிருங்க.
so we all are emotional right now and emotions are coming when we are speaking about this. So I think we should not waste our time in discussing what feeling and emotion we have. We can see and we express the way we are talking to each other. So now I think we should speak to MS and with fans. Thank you.
So, sir, first the whole idea of biopic comes to you, and what was your first reaction?
Initially when he spoke about the biopic, I was like, it's something that's floating. It will take its time and everything like that. So I was like, I didn't pay much attention. But within a month he came back, okay, it's done. So I was like, done means? He's like, no, we have already done the deal and everything is happening. So, I never thought it will happen so quickly. I thought it will take its own time. So I never put my brains into it as to, okay, not now or later or whatever. But once he said, okay, it's done now, you have to tell the story and everything to the scriptwriter and everything. So it came as a surprise to me, and it was too late to actually back off. So I was like, okay, now it's done, so we have to go ahead with it. But it was slightly different, when you're talking to somebody about your life, throughout what has happened at what point of time and everything. The past actually, it comes in front of your eyes. You actually start living the past. So it was a very different feeling, but now it's there. Sushant and the whole cast, along with Neeraj, has worked brilliantly in the movie, and I think it has come out really well.
And what do you want to say about Sushant's work in this movie?
Well, I feel he's a tremendous actor. The, when I think he's somebody who really gets into the character. I think that's the case with most of the actors. When you talked about him being me,
Yeah.
and not coming out of it, I think it's very difficult for him, because the moment he will be doing the next movie, he has to get into the character.
Exactly.
So I just hope that he gets out of me and gets into the new character, because let's say if he's making a Bhumakesh Bakshi too, you don't want an MS Dhoni acting in the Bhumakesh Bakshi movie.
You don't want
so-
him walking like
Yeah,
this.
so-
So, do you think that is going to be easy or that is also going to be very difficult, Sushant?
Yeah, every time you try to. The most important thing is that as actors we strive for not pretending to be somebody else,
Yes.
but in our head we become somebody else. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. And in a very satisfied manner, I can say that this time it actually happened.
Yeah, and it has happened so well that we all just literally falling in love with you also because we love Dhoni ji so much.
And also the cricketing shots and
Yeah.
all, he has worked really hard on his cricket. I think he practiced more than 4 to 5 months, 6 months.
9 months.
Okay, so 9 months.
So it's
he
like
was,
a baby, delivering a baby. 9 months, he's delivered you one more time.
So obviously he's very happy, and he was like batting close to 2.5 hours, half hours every day, including the wicket keeping. He never complained about batting. His only complaint was, wicket keeping. First of all, you have to squat a lot. It's like a punishment in itself. And then when you get hit with the ball, he was always like, oh, my fingers are hurting. The coach made me do those extra drills, and my fingers are really hurting right now. So I told him, very simple, catch the ball right, it won't hurt your fingers.
சார் அது பண்ண முடிஞ்சிட்டாதான் எல்லாரும் தோனி ஆயிடுவோமே நாங்கெல்லாம் கிழிஞ்ச கோணியா இருக்கிறது காரணமே அது முடியாதனால தானே I said if it was that easy we would have all done it sir. Only one Dhoni can do it. And okay, so before I move into my next question, I have a very special guest who's come, a very small kids who here, because Dhoni, so when we say something, none of the kids listen. But somebody like Dhoni says, they want to listen every single thing what you say. So I've got two adorable kids here. Can you please come? They want to give you flowers and they have one question for you. Dhoni said they have a question. She has a question. She told me whether I can ask. I said I'll take permission from Dhoni sir, and can I get that permission from you? Okay. So what is the question?
Were you naughty when you were in school?
I think all of us are naughty when we are kids. What's still important is there are certain things you can do, and there are a lot of things that you are not supposed to do. So I feel I was naughty, I was mischievous, but still I followed those guidelines. So, I always listened to my parents and the teachers, and, try to do what they wanted me to do. So, honestly, we all commit mistakes, and that's part and parcel. So I feel this is the age where you have to be naughty, but at the same time, you have to listen to your parents and your teachers.
Okay, he is also very naughty, it seems. But no, you're not naughty. Sorry.
I said it that.
Oh, you said it that time. Okay. But now that are you naughty, Dia?
No.
You're a very good girl, right? I know. You're slightly naughty. No, you're naughty. No, you are.
Yes.
Yes. And so the surprises, they are actor Surya sir's daughter and son. This is Dia. This is Dev.
I'm a big fan of your dad. And I watched Singham in Hindi first. And then somebody told me the Tamil version is even better. So I watched the whole movie with subtitles. So
And they were so excited when they saw that clipping, and they were like jumping. It's Dhoni ji, right?
Yeah.
So that's why they have come to give you flowers, sir. So what do you like about Chennai? Because I'll tell you, Dhoni belongs to the whole India. He's somebody who puts India there, high. So every Indian loves Dhoni, sir. But Chennai, as we go extra mile, and for us, it's inside us. Okay, it's just not we love him. No, he belongs to us. There's a very nice literature in Tamil, which says, people who don't have love in their heart belong to themselves. People who have love in their heart belongs to everybody, and that is why Dhoni belongs to us. Please. What do you like about Chennai? This is the first time you're coming to Chennai?
No, I think I was here twice before to watch him play for CSK.
Let me be.
So when I was doing research, I got to know that Chennai loves MS like how, and it's very symbiotic. I mean, like even MS loves Chennai, and so I decided that fine, I'll be the love between MS and Chennai. So I'm the love.
So you're the love. That's so nice. And let me hear it from sir. What is that one thing or few things that Chennai bowled you over with? What is that one?
There are a lot of things about Chennai, but I feel firstly to start off, it's the people. Because the city is what it is because of the people. So I always felt it was a very special place. The people were very special. It's my second home, of course. I've, I've played a lot of cricket here. My test debut was here. And also, when you talk about biryani, I felt Chennai biryani was special in its own way.
Can I ask you where did you enjoy your biryani? Which biryani
No,
did?
my friend used to get it for me, and it was slightly spicy, and at the same time, it was very nice. So, people talk about Hyderabad biryani, Kolkata biryani, but I feel the biryani from here is also special in its own way. Uh, the South Indian cuisine, that's also great. The filter coffee, of course, and you know, okay, it's a place that's very hot and humid, but still they make very good leather goods over here. I don't know if many people know about it, but the leather jackets that are made here and are exported are actually very nice. So I also love that.
So it's a very skillful place, and that's why we respect so much of skill in one person. Thank you.
It's just the people, they're outstanding.
Well, thank you, sir. It means so much to us. So before I say my final thanks to you, I have one question. I don't know whether it is true or rumor, but I kind of heard it. You're like our emotion, but there's one more lifeline for us, and that is superstar. I heard you're going to meet him, or you might meet him. Can you spill something for us?
That's the plan for the evening. I've played here and I've spent a lot of time here, but I was very shy to ask anybody to say, I actually want to meet the superstar myself. But today I actually have the opportunity to meet him in person, so it will be a very special evening for me.
Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
Okay. So, Dhoni ji, thank you so much for your time. So, it is one of the best days in my life. I'll tell you why. Somebody who's born in Ranchi, who's done some other work in his earlier days, then who took up a game, which became his life. From somewhere there in the northern part of India, you come to Chennai, you unite every single person here, you give us an emotional value. All this is not just because of the skill of the game, sir. More than that, I think it is the person in you. Somewhere it's always very visible. And if one Dhoni can bring Ranchi and Chennai together like blood brothers, I think we need more of Dhonis in this country. There's one thing that superstar thing is very in now. Do you have any idea what is that, or should I?
I know, but I have a old favorite from
Please.
him. So, it's by the great man. So if I commit some mistake by not doing it properly, I'm very sorry. But I'll give it my best. I think I'll have to stand up for that. No, God. So before the dialogue, he has a famous move that he does, something like. So here's the dialogue. I may make a few mistakes, but here it is. Ennavadi, Tanivadi.